What's up, y'all? It's your boy Hustle Thurman. I'm back with another one. It's time. It's time. You know what I mean? The return of Keith One Time Thurman. You already know I was finna make this video. I've been waiting on a good fight to make a video on. And who come up on the menu? Keith One Time Thurman. The reason why I made this video because all the Keith Thurman slander because he ducked one single fight. I know I hate the duck. I hate ducking. You know what I mean? It's kind of unwarrior like. But my man, I was watching 78 Sports TV this morning, and my man Barzini, aka Bars Genie, said some real shit, bro. How y'all gonna forgive Lomachenko for ducking Devin Haney, but don't forgive Keith Thurman for ducking Spence? I understand why he ducked Spence, though. Everybody ducks Spence. All the top welterweights duck Spence. The only difference is after Danny Garcia lost his belt, he ended up fighting him. And you know what I mean? They must have been on the side when he was fighting the unnamed guys like Verdine, whatever that man for South America name is, that everybody them beat up. They must have been ringside and heard them punches and saw how good he was. Like, man, they ain't fighting that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But whatever made them duck, they duck, including Keith Thurman. But if y'all out here with the girlfriend that done slept with another dude on your back and on your head, dunked on you, dunked on your heart, and you take her back with bended knee, why you can't take back my man Keith Thurman? Keith Thurman got so much slander on him. He's almost even with Mario Barrios. The odds are almost even with Mario Barrios. Yes, I agree that this fight should not be pay-per-view, but it is. You know what I mean? Black people shouldn't have to fight for rights, but they did. You know, we live in the real world. We don't live in no fantasy world, man. We live in the real world, and the real thing is happening Saturday, February the 5th, 2022, the return of the Jedi, the return of Thurman, the return of boxing entertainment. This is why Keith Thurman is very important to boxing. You know what I mean? Everybody coming to these fights, yeah, I respect Earl Spence, yeah, I respect Terrence Crawford, yeah, I respect Sean Porter. This is gonna be a good fight. Keith don't bring that kind of lame, I ain't gonna call it lame, that gentleman mentality. The reason why boxing is boring is because the build-up's boring. Nobody wanna watch no fight where you got, I guess, I don't like watching fights where the energy is low before the fight. You know what I mean? I wanna see pushing and shoving. I wanna see, you better not duck me, son. I want to see stuff like that, you know? I want to see something to get the crowd riled up. Everybody want to see gentlemen, but everybody want to see a gentleman outside the ring, but a rock'em sock'em robot inside the ring. That don't even really make no sense to me. You know, like you want to see blood, guts. You want to see blood, guts, and glory, but you want to see a dude do it in a suit. You know, the boxing fans are so confusing. They hate fighters like Floyd Mayweather, but love fighters like Conor McGregor. You know, how is that possible? How can you hate Keith Thurman? How you can hate a fighter that talks trash, but then love a fighter that talk trash? Everybody started to love Jake Paul. Jake Paul is one of the biggest trolls boxing's ever seen. Mike Tyson said he'd eat Lennox Lewis's kids. Loved it. It was crazy, you know? But now everybody want the humble nigga. And I'm not a humble person at heart, so I don't respect it. You know, I want to see more Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman brings excitement outside the ring. Keith Thurman builds fights. Keith Thurman is good for boxing. I don't care what nobody says. Keith Thurman, I hope you knock this boy out with the 10-ounce 15 ounce, 20 ounce gloves on. Knock this fool out. All right, but the only thing about this fight though is I don't think they signed up for VADA. So I mean, Keith Thurman looked real good. You know, Barrios looked real good. But I don't know if they signed up for VADA. But they ain't none of my business. If they in the ring, they fighting, they fighting. But you know, I just feel like this. This is a decent fight. It's not a pay-per-view fight, but it is a pay-per-view fight. So I'm buying. Y'all gonna go on there. All these people say they ain't interested in this fight, bruh. They gonna watch it, whether it's stolen or unstolen. They're definitely gonna watch one time. One time brings eyes. Everybody wanna see Keith Thurman get back in the ring, whether they hating on him or they loving him. Everybody wants to see Keith Thurman back in the ring. And I want to see him back at the top. I want to see him fight Barrios. And then I want to see him fight, I want to see that Danny Garcia too. I want to see him fight Boots. I want to see him fight, Virgil Ortiz too though. Because Virgil Ortiz getting a lot of love out here in these streets. I understand why he's a pretty good fighter, you know. But I want to see him in the ring with the top guys too. I want to see all these guys eat, and I want to see all these fights be great because I am a consumer. I ain't no promoter. I ain't no dang on, I'm not a manager. I literally don't care what what a dude do outside of fight week, you know? Like, I just don't care, you know, because it ain't, first of all, ain't none of my business. I'm a grown man, they a grown man. I got my business, they got their business. It ain't none of my business if a dude beat a dude up, go outside, sniff coke, get drunk. I ain't none of my business. I don't care if a dude don't live the fighter's lifestyle. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that. As long as they get in that ring and they give me what I pay for. I don't go to the McDonald's. I don't go to McDonald's and ask the burger cook if he got charges or not. I don't care about that. You literally, a child molester could literally be in Wendy's cooking your food and you not know it. But you don't even care. But you care about what happens in the ring with these entertainers. I don't get it. But this is how this fight finna go to me. You know, Mario Barrios ain't as Mario Barrios is a one-dimensional fighter. He got one gear. Go, 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 go. He got a pretty decent jab, but he don't got no business being in the ring with no Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman definitely should show this in this fight. You know, Keith Thurman got the jab. Keith Thurman got the movement. Keith Thurman got the power. Keith Thurman got the hand speed. Keith Thurman is a top welterweight, bruh. He lost to Manny Pacquiao because, in my opinion, it took him too long to knock off the rust. Because once he knocked the rust off, the fight turned around. Remember, I think Manny Pacquiao won by split decision, bro. Even with the knockout in the first round. That means everybody in the arena felt like Keith Thurman, if he wouldn't have got knocked down, he would have won that fight. But if I had $1 million, I'd be a millionaire. He did get knocked down and he did lose the fight. But Barrios is finna go down, B. I feel like Barrios is very outclassed in this fight. Barrios is very outclassed in this fight. The only thing is, I feel like the battle of the coaches, you know, because if Barrios' corner can coach him to win this fight, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Keith Thurman is Keith Thurman is usually weak to the body, but he looked exceptionally good today, man. He looked exceptionally good. I mean, I ain't never seen him that lean. He's super lean. He got the six pack. All right, bro. Keith Thurman is about to get in this ring, and I feel like he's gonna destroy this dude. Even if he don't destroy him, even if he just like outbox him and look good against Barrios, I give him full credit. Everybody's like, he has to knock Barrios out. Tank knocked out Barrios. I mean, Tank got a 94% knockout rate, bro. You know what I mean? Tank is knocking. Tank is the type of fighter that can knock you out with the wind from his punch. You know, you see him when he fought Cruz. Cruz went into a hard shell. You know, he went to a super hard shell. Everybody gave these boys got dang on credit for surviving a hurricane. You know what I'm saying? Like Mikey Garcia. Well, nobody really ain't get Mikey Garcia that much credit for getting embarrassed by Earl Spence, but That's neither here nor there. Mario Barrios is doomed. In my opinion, he goes down. Since Keith Thurman been out the ring for a couple years because Manny Pacquiao was his last fight, I'm going to give Barrios the 8th round. Barrios got to the 8th, bro. He got to the 8th to figure that out. I think he is. I don't think he's going to figure that out. I think Keith Thurman going to go in here and clean this boy up. I mean, this fight, in my mind, definitely should be one-sided, you know? But if it's not, I mean, I don't see it not being one-sided. So I'm not even going to put in my mind if it's not, because this finna be a one-sided fight. This finna be either a domination or a destruction. And I'm good with both of them. I'm good. I'm a Keith Thurman fan. I'm an Earl Spence fan. I'm a welterweight division fan. Yeah, they go out here and they talk crazy. Like at one point in time, like these fights should have been happened, in my opinion. Earl Spence should have been ran through the 147-pound division. But I feel like injuries and all that, they got in the way. A lot of stuff that people don't want to talk about got in the way. You know, Keith Thurman's calling out Earl Spence. Keith Thurman's calling out Terrence Crawford. He said he'll fight Boots. I mean, as long as this energy maintains when he finished this fight, as long as that energy maintains, if he do get these championship fights and he do win, if Terrence Crawford do fight Keith Thurman, he better beat Terrence Crawford. He better get that belt. That's what I feel. But I don't want to see that fight. I want Earl to get that belt. This is what I want to happen. I want Earl to get the belts from Ugas and Crawford, or Ugas and Crawford, and then fight Thurman for the undisputed welterweight champion. Or I like to see Crawford, if he beat Earl, go and fight Keith Thurman, because I don't think Crawford can go up to 154. Personally, I feel like 154 is just too much weight for that brother. Like, you know, he is Terrence Crawford is a welterweight, bro. Terrence Crawford is definitely a welterweight. He does well at welterweight. He looks good at welterweight, and I feel like he's the man. He could be the man at welterweight, you know. But that's neither here nor there. But don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe, and tune in Saturday, February the 5th, 2020, and watch Keith, the return of the Jedi, the return of the most brutus and most vicious champion you ever seen. You know, I mean, hey, Keith Thurman, man, if you see this video, man, through all the hate, you got one. I'm your Huckleberry, B. I like fights. I like fighters. I won't no salt for me no more. You piss me off with that Earl stuff, though. I better not see none of that no more ducking, Keith Thurman. I forgive you. They forgave Lomachenko. I forgive you for ducking Earl Spence. You know, at least you admitted it. You know, at least you came out and said, I'm not ready. I saw a video the other day where you said, I'm not ready. At least you said that. At least you not acting like you ain't ducked. You know, like your boys, like Garcia, like Teofimo Lopez, like Lomachenko, like all these other guys. You admitted that you wasn't ready, and that's being stand up. A lot of people don't recognize that. A lot of people won't recognize that, which I don't understand why. But at least you kept it real. And that's it for my video. If you like, comment, and subscribe, I'm so excited. My words getting jumbled up. This is my first, I think it's my first video of 2022. I think this is my first video. You know, don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Hustla's Home, and I'll be back tomorrow because we gotta call this fight. Don't forget to at Keith Thurman, congratulate him. You know, you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. Yo, I can't believe y'all don't like Keith Thurman. I can't believe it. It's beyond me. It's beyond me why y'all don't like Keith Thurman. It's crazy. That's for another video. Holla.